Tonight, the Delta variant fueling an alarming rise in cases across this country. Authorities say those ending up in the hospital and the rise in deaths largely among the unvaccinated. But this is affecting the vaccinated too. So-called breakthrough cases, not as severe, but it's happening. And with the school year set to begin, the growing debate tonight, should everyone in schools be wearing masks, given the millions of school children 12 and under who aren't eligible for a vaccine yet? Tonight, the American Academy of Pediatrics now breaking from the CDC and recommending that all students wear masks, even the teenagers who've been vaccinated. COVID cases rising in 48 states tonight, averaging about 30,000 new cases a day in this country. And take a look at the map from the CDC tonight, tracking cases in just the past month. The red areas on the map showing where the virus is spreading most quickly. Many of those areas where the vaccination rate is low, hospitals in those areas struggling to meet the need tonight. And that new guidance from the American Academy of Pediatrics will no doubt lead to more questions for parents about what to do. Also tonight, the State Department warning about travel to the UK, the alarming numbers there. And the Olympics tonight, just days away, 2 more American athletes testing positive, more than 60 in the Olympics bubble, positive for the virus. ABC's Steve Osunsami leading us off tonight from the CDC in Atlanta.
Public health officials tonight are frightened by the direction the numbers are heading. New COVID infections in the United States are now averaging about 30,000 cases a day, and it's because of the Delta variant of the disease. Nearly every state except South Dakota and Wyoming is seeing the number of new cases starting to rise again.
Virtually all hospitalizations and deaths are occurring among unvaccinated Americans. These tragedies are avoidable.
The numbers are where we were last fall, long before the vaccines and before the average number of new cases multiplied months later. The CDC is sharing this map tonight to make a point. The areas in red are places where the virus is now spreading the fastest, and these happen to be many of the same places where vaccination rates are the lowest.
Most people will either get vaccinated or have been previously infected, or they will get this Delta variant. And for most people who get this Delta variant, it's going to be the most serious virus that they get in their lifetime in terms of the risk of putting them in the hospital.
A doctor at a regional hospital in Arkansas has recorded this plea to the community, saying that his new patients who had refused to get vaccinated are now wishing they made a different decision.
The regret and remorse on their face and fear, I can't show you, I can't describe.
There's now a new push for wearing masks. In Los Angeles tonight, they're required to be worn indoors again. And with school, with in-person instruction set to start in a few weeks in many places, a leading pediatrics organization is going against the recommendations of the CDC, telling parents that students and teachers should all be masked up because so many students aren't yet allowed to be vaccinated. Adam Joseph, a meteorologist at our station WPVI in Philadelphia, understands the concern.
We kind of feel like we failed as parents.
He and his husband are vaccinated, but his kids are too young to get the shot. He says he invited an unvaccinated relative to his home who later tested positive for COVID-19. His children are now sick, and so is their nanny.
Please, if you are not vaccinated, do not go around children who are under 12. They are so vulnerable right now.
And so let's bring in Steve Osunsami with us tonight. And Steve, with the Delta variant spreading here in the U.S., it's something we're seeing elsewhere, too, in the U.K. tonight, the alarming numbers there. And in fact, the CDC and the State Department tonight warning Americans that they should avoid traveling to the U.K.
That's right, David. This is the highest level of travel advisory from authorities here at the CDC, a level 4. And it's because of the large number of new COVID cases they're seeing in the UK every day, about 50,000 new cases a day. That's a lot more than what we're seeing in the United States, in a country that is a fraction of our size. David?
Steve Osunsami leading us off tonight. Steve, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.